Diablo is a long-standing franchise that has built up quite a good reputation over the last 2 decades. It is a fan favorite for many, including myself. Diablo 3 to this day is still one of the best games that I have ever played, and thus the news surrounding Immortal is just so much more disappointing. To many it feels like this game was doomed from the start, dating back to the announcement when they stated that it would only be available on mobile.
I was curious. I was curious. I see a lot of mechanics that we've kind of been begging for in Diablo 3 in this. Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
You can play on your tablet, too.
Yes, it's also on the Switch, you're right.
Hello.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play.
They did later reverse the decision to include other platforms as well, but by this point it was unfortunately too late and the damage was done. When you look at the game now, and I have not played it and I also do not have any intentions to support it, this is solely based on me watching hours of other suckers playing it on Twitch, it is clear that the foundation of this game is mobile. They identified an opening in the market, seeing that mobile was the biggest untapped platform, and decided to take a beloved IP and bring it to your phone with every free-to-play aspect that you can possibly think of. When the backlash started about the game not being on PC and console, they did some reworking to include those other platforms as well, but by this point it was far too late. The mobile aspect has seeped into the title and there was no turning around at this point. All of this boiled over when the game was released and people realized that it was actually much worse than anyone ever expected. Now how much worse? Well, $110,000. Alternatively, if you do not want to pay that, 10 years of your life. Now let me just explain all of that in a little bit more detail. So if you want to fully upgrade your character, something that many people including myself like to do, especially if you play a game like Diablo, it will cost you a total of $110,000. That amount might actually be even worse because I hear that they are planning on releasing seasons. Now if you do not want to spend all of that money, you can upgrade your character by playing the game, but it will take you 10 years, so good luck with that. Now all of this of course did result in everyone being extremely unhappy, and as such the game got heavily review bombed, making it the third lowest Blizzard game, only behind StarCraft 3 and Burning Crusade, both of which was released in 2020 and 2021 respectively. For Blizzard this has not been a good 3 years, and I have a feeling that it is set to continue and even get worse with the release of Overwatch 2, but that is a topic for another day. Now the sad part about all of this is that the game is actually really fun to play, at least based on what I have seen and also the reviews from people who was actually crazy enough to give it a try. The game plays great until you reach about level 50 and then the mobile aspect starts to seep in. This is a common tactic for most microtransaction spaces. Make the game as fun as possible until you hit a brick wall, and after that you will be forced to pay if you want to continue. Now the director of this game did actually make a comment about all of the backlash and said in an unofficial statement that was posted on Reddit in response to all of the backlash. I normally lurk here on r/Diablo. I like reading all of the feedback and taking in the hot topics of the day. I think a reality check is warranted here. Almost all of the facts presented in this post are fabricated. In Diablo Immortal, there is no way to acquire or rank up gear using money. There is no 50-50 system on rank upgrade. The links cited as proof do not link to proof of the assertions at all. You can choose from a variety of skin tones including black during character creation. I encourage everybody to form their own opinion on Diablo Immortal. It is a game myself and the team poured years of bloody sweat into making. If you are curious about the microtransactions in the game, factual information is available elsewhere, or you can check out the game for free when the game comes out. Now, the truth of the matter is that at its core it is a really good game. Unfortunately, microtransactions make it so that many do not even want to touch it. The unfortunate reality is that there is still many people shilling for this game and also defending these type of practices, and as long as these type of people exist, these practices will continue to get even worse.